Hi there, my name is Aaron Short. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. I was just reading Roeth's comment. Bimo, hi, says, hi, Kooky. Every day is new guitar. Every single day. I get a new guitar in here every day. I'm just kidding. And Roeth also says, watching from Cleveland, Aaron, you seem to have a lot of new guitar days lately. Well, I did. Okay, I had the Martin last week, and I have the Gibson this week. So it may feel that way, Roeth. But what you need to do is help me decide which one I'm going to keep. Because surely I won't keep all these guitars. I don't need them all, right? So you let me know. Marco says, not sleeping. 1 a.m. Excited for Noel Gallagher. Look at this thing. It looks fantastic. I did an unboxing. I'm not sure if I'll post it. It's just me with the head cam, like my unboxings are. It's a bit, I know some people like unboxings, some people don't. But it was a fun unboxing, and it was a very cool experience. I don't want to spoil it, but just so you know, in case you're interested in this guitar, it was checked and packed immaculately, and it came with accessories too. I won't spoil that because in case I put the video up, but it comes with accessories, and it comes with a tool to adjust the neck. I think a lot of companies could learn something. I think Gibson have really upped their game from what I've heard and seen in the last few years. Really, really impressed. Very, very cool. Roeth says, what about the 0018? So the 0018, Roeth, was actually purchased to kind of sell on. I really wanted to review the pickup, the Dazzo pickup, and I'm still working on that review. I'm getting sidetracked, as you can see. I never really planned on keeping that guitar, so I may be selling the 0018. The GPC Aura I kind of wanted because I used to have one and I regretted selling it. And then the story with this guitar is that they announced it, and I've always wanted a Gibson. And when they announced it, I thought, well, if I'm going to get a Gibson, a Noel Gallagher signature would be cool. Because I just was brought up on Oasis songs. I love it. I love Oasis. That was what got me into music. And it looked cool, and I placed the order, and I think I was one of the first to get it. So I'm really, really happy about that. Because my birthday was Tuesday, and I woke up to the email on Tuesday, and I went ahead and ordered it. If you're looking for one, Gibson actually sold out. There's 100 in the USA. There's 100 in the other ones in the world. But do give, for example, Sweetwater. Give Sweetwater a call or an email. Click on my link below in the description to Sweetwater. Email them and say you're interested. Maybe they'll have some spares, but they only made 200 of these. So they're really limited. Of course, you could always get the J-200. That's also a great guitar. But I'm not really an expert in Gibson, as you know. This is my first kind of Gibson, so I don't really know the differences. But all I know is this is a great guitar, and I'll tell you all about it. But of course, I'm going to play some Oasis songs as well. So who cares about the copyright claims? Let's do this. It's a great guitar. Look at that. It's a jumbo body. It's got this kind of vintage finish on it. So it looks kind of old. And it just looks incredible. It's light. Look at that. I love the look. Look at that. It looks amazing. Look at that. Doesn't that look great? Doesn't that look great? And it's so light. And in my unboxing, I said that the setup was low. Actually, I think it's gone up a bit, maybe because of the humidity since I took it out of the box. But or the cording was low, but this middle section here is a bit high. But they actually give you the tool to make the adjustment, which is great because many manufacturers don't do that, especially with acoustic guitars. What was the price? So I'll just tell you what the retail price on this is. It's $4,200. But let's get this out of the way. Gibson, a Gibson like this now is around $3,500 to $5,000. So I don't think it's that much of a bad price. Also, if you look at the used market for a J-150, they're $3,500. And this one comes with the full Bags Anthem installed, which is one of my favorite pickups, as you probably know if you watch my channel. And that fully installed and purchased would cost you around $400. I don't think the price is that bad. And you get some little things in the case as well, some bonuses, which again, I can tell you about later, or you can watch the unboxing if I post it. I probably will post it tomorrow or tonight, so you can just watch that. But let's see what it sounds like. Oh, look out, Jack is here. Excuse me, I am going to tune the guitar before I play a song. So remember, you're hearing the guitar plugged in. This is the pickup. This is the Bag's anthem. The Bag's anthem. Here's the chord. Yeah, Marco, if you could look up the specs for me, I'd appreciate it, because I don't have the specs in front of me. Sitting on my own, chewing on a bone, 1,000 billion miles from home, when something hit me somewhere right between the eyes. Sleeping on a plane, you know you can complain. You took your last chance once again. I landed, stranded, hardly even knew your name. I wanna talk tonight until the morning light, about how you saved my life. And you and me see how we are. You and me see how we are. All your dreams are made of strawberry lemonade, and you make sure I eat today. You take me walking the way you played when you were young. I'll never say that I will never make you cry, and this I'll say, I don't know why. I know I'm leaving, but I'll be back another day. I wanna talk tonight until the morning light. How you saved my life. And you and me see how we are. 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 I really love this thing. I just think this is such a great, just a great guitar. So I want to tell you the stories of the songs as I go. So Talk Tonight. So let me think. 1996, and this is the other reason I love this guitar. Not just it's a great guitar. Noel Gallagher, Oasis got me into music, and just lately, if you watch my channel, you know I'm trying to get back into just playing and doing less tweaking with gear and all this stuff. And you know that's what got me into music. Them just standing there and playing those open chords and just singing with attitude. And I remember when I was about 16, maybe 96, 95, 96, I went to Liverpool in England. And me and my brother went to a guitar store. Remember those days? And I bought an Epiphone Sheraton because of Oasis. And I also went to got the magazine and found this guy's gig. And I showed up, and I said, "Oh, I like playing guitar, I like Oasis. Can I play a song?" And he gave me his guitar, and I sat and I played "Talk Tonight." So that really means a lot to me, that song. Yeah, and I actually sold that Sheridan a couple of years ago. That was then classified as a vintage guitar. I'd like to get another one, but that was just an Epiphone Sheraton. It wasn't the exact one that Oasis used. You know, this whole thing about signature guitars, it's a bit. I don't really want to play the guitar someone else plays. It's nice to play the guitar that you want to play. I'm kind of glad his name isn't like put all over this. It's in the sound hole. I think he signed it, but nowhere does it say Noel Gallagher on here. You know. And he's got a great choice in pickups. And yeah, I mean, I don't know. If you're a Gibson fan, you tell me, is it better to put this money into a J-200? What do you think? I haven't played one, but I love the fact it comes with the Anthem installed as well. And the battery's inside. There's no like battery compartment because you don't need it with the Anthem because the battery lasts for a year anyway. So that's great. No, David, I'm building up to that. Come on, give me a break here. It's like being at a bar again. Play Wonderwall. I'll play one more and I'll answer the questions. I've got some questions there. Wicked Game. So what was that played on? From what I know, the J-150 was only available for a few years. I think Wicked Game was probably played on a J-200. You know, it was funny. I went to a gig where Chris Isaac was playing a Gibson event, and he played Wicked Game. And of course, he was playing on his big, maybe it's a J45. No, probably J200 he played, right? I don't know. You have to tell me. Please Google it, someone. But he was playing, and you know that riff? You have to use the whammy bar. Well, of course, that was played on a Strat, and it was a Gibson event. So they were doing it. I remember they found a way of doing it without the whammy bar. That's so funny. Cheers, everyone. Soundhole sniffers unite. And if you watch the official launch video for this guitar, at the end of the video, Noel Gallagher does sniff the guitar and says, it's even smells fucking amazing. I said fucking, okay? It's not a swear word. And it does, but unlike the Martin, it's not the inside of the Soundhole that smells amazing. It's the whole guitar. Whatever the finish is that Gibson use on their guitars has a really strong smell. Thank you, Storchy B, for subscribing. I appreciate it. Let me do another one. This is one I learned when I learned guitar as a really young kid. I went to some guitar lessons at the local school late at night. And I remember I wanted to learn this song, and the guitar teacher couldn't figure it out. Bless him. He's a great blues player. But you check out the middle of this song. It goes like this. Because Noel uses all of these like. I mean, it's simple, but if you're not looking for that, I guess it can be complicated, right? I haven't seen your face round since I was a kid. You're bringing back those memories of the things that we did. Hanging around and climbing trees, pretending to fly. You wanna be a spaceman and live in the sky. You've got how many bills to pay and how many kids, and you forgot about the things that we did. All the dream stealers are lying in wait, but if you want to be a spaceman, it's still not too late. Well, it's alright, who are you and me to say what's wrong and what's right? Do you still feel like me? Sit down here and we shall see. We can talk about common ground, or we can just forget about feeling down. We can just forget about life in this town. Funny how your dreams change as you're growing old. You don't want to be no spaceman, you just want the gold. All the dream stealers are lying in wait, but if you want to be a spaceman, it's still not too late. It's alright, who are you and me to say what's wrong and what's right? Do you still feel like me? Sit down here and we shall see. We can talk and find common ground, or we can just forget about feeling down. We can just forget about the life in this town. Well, it's alright, who are you and me to say what's wrong and what's right? Do you still feel like me? Sit down here and we shall see. We can talk about common ground, or we can just forget about feeling down. We can just forget about the life in this town. I love it. I'll talk about the pickup in a little bit, but let me just answer these questions in the chat. So, hang on. Liverpool, thanks for staying up till midnight, Liverpool. Yeah, that's where I played that song. I wish I could remember what the venue was. I'm sure it's not there anymore. That was a long time ago. Now, hang on. Storchy Bee got mine a week ago. Blown away by it. Doesn't even smell fantastic. How did you get yours a week ago? They was released on Tuesday. I thought I had. Well, I know a couple of channels got it for review. Like there's a few reviews out there. But how did you get it a week ago? Wow. I'm interested to know how they got. Tell me in the chat. Yes, this finish really intrigued me when I saw it. It's like an aged finish, and it has that Gibson smell. Do you know what I mean? The Gibson smell is really intoxicating, even more so than the Martin smell. The Martin smell is in the sound hole. The Gibson smell is the whole body. So less of a sound hole sniffer and more of a guitar sniffer. Here, get your sound hole sniffer mug from teespring.com. Support the channel. I'm going to send one to Noel because he sniffs the guitar in the video he released. He'd be like, sound hole sniffer? What's that guy's problem? What's wrong? What's up with him? All right, so let me know how come you got yours last week. I want to know how and why. How you hooking up the guitar. This is great. I'm just running a cable into the TC Voice Live 3 Extreme. Reverb, delay. I am using some EQ. I did cut a bit of mid, boost a bit of bass, cut some treble, actually. I find the Anthem mic in here is really hot. I don't know why. Maybe it's the woods. Obviously, with a mic in the guitar, the woods are going to react differently. I'm used to a mic and a Martin, or the Anthem and a Martin, or a Rain song. So I noticed this is very bright and very responsive, too. Like, when you tap on the guitar, it's really lots of body sound, which is great. I'm really happy about that. But I did do some EQing just to show, just to make it more what I wanted to hear. But it does sound very much like the guitar in the room. And the guitar in the room is great because it's kind of, It's got that brightness that I look for, but also this mellowness at the same time. It's very hard to describe. But if you've played a Gibson, you'll know what I mean. They're very percussive and jangly and full sounding, and yet they still cut through. It's a very unique sound. Obviously, these woods are not the woods that I'm used to. I'm used to rosewood and Sitka, and this is Sitka, and it's maple. It looks like maple. Can someone find the specs and put them in the chat? I would appreciate it. Stunning guitar. I agree, Jack. It looks fantastic. It looks so good in person. I love it. And it smells great. So J45's rock. So this is a J... What's this again? This isn't a J45. This is a J... I completely forgot what the guitar is. What's wrong with me? Oh, J150. Oh, sorry. Been a long day. Unboxing. Does the jumbo body feel weird? Actually, it doesn't. I was so worried this guitar was going to feel like a monster. I thought I was going to be sitting here like this. Actually feels kind of small in a way. I don't know. It's weird. Like the scale length and everything. Again, I'm more used to the Martin and everything. The scale length feels great. Kind of short scale. Is it? Again, I'm not a Martin expert. And the body doesn't feel that big. I have to say I'm 6'5", so I think it actually looks good on me because it looks normal. I'm sure Kooky, if Kooky's watching later on, he'll agree because he always says that the OM body looks too small for me, which I don't agree with, but that's fine. I think it's very true. The signature models often come off as a gimmick or a cash grab, but this model looks like a classic Gibson acoustic, not like Ed Sheeran ones with the logos. Yeah, it doesn't say Noel by Gibson and doesn't have like his name blazoned across it. You wouldn't know it was the Noel signature without looking in the sound hole of the sticker. If you took the sticker out, you wouldn't know it was his model at all, right? You just wouldn't know. So I do like that. It's just that it's simply a recreation of the guitar that he picked up in the store and wrote a bunch of hit songs on. That is so cool. It's not a cash grab. It's not some cheap guitar that he wouldn't play himself. Okay, he could have gone the other way. He could have made a more expensive guitar, or he could have done some things on here to make it a souped up J150. I don't know if he did or not. Again, I'm not an expert. I don't know the history. But as far as I'm aware, this is a recreation of his guitar, which I still think is cool. But I like the fact it's just his guitar that he loved and he wrote songs on. He just remade it again because he said he sent photographs and stuff and they kind of matched it up. So they just simply remade that guitar that he found so inspiring. They didn't just release something to make him some extra pocket money, right? I think that's great. Whatever, that's coming up next, my friend. They're all coming up tonight. There's a gimmick in the guitar case that will certainly make it Noel's J150. Oh, yeah. Well, we all know it comes with the, and I had to look this up, how to pronounce it, Adidas sticker, because he has it here on his guitar. I am wearing Adidas. I am wearing their pants right now, and I just got their mug and hat, completely unrelated, which is kind of cool too. But you can stick that. I see. I wouldn't do that. If that was stuck here, that would be a real like signature guitar move. I love the fact they left it off, so you don't have to stick it on there. That's really cool. Hi, Rosanna. Hope you're well. Playing the 90s tonight. Case is a different story. The case doesn't say his name either, and it's a stunning case. Lovely case. Oh, we had 5 in Germany. Okay, so I'm just really curious because these are not shipping from all US dealers yet. So does that mean that they shipped to Germany and Europe first and then over here? That's interesting. Very interesting. It's good though. I'm happy for you. James says, getting mine next week. I can't wait. Great job demoing. No, thank you, James. James, where did you order from? Curious. The music store, Cologne, got 2. They rang me up, just went there, picked up. Nothing special about it. Okay. You don't mean the guitar. You mean nothing special about how you purchased it. So you just went there and bought the guitar. Like I said, only 200 worldwide. So it's cool. Lee is flicking between you and Maury. Oh, you mean you're watching his video? I don't watch him. Watch the Gibson. Gary, just kidding. Gary Roberts, I have 3 anthems. One of mine seems hotter than the others. Not sure why. Yeah, well, the full Anthem is the weakest pickup I've ever played, and the Anthem SL is much louder. But a lot of people seem to find that to be a problem. I don't find that a problem at all. I just max out my gain. So, for example, the gain on the Voice Live 3 is right now maxed out, and I've even made up for it in the EQ section. But it's fine, right? No pickup is exactly the same gain level. I probably, if it was my guitar, I'd probably install the SL because I always max the mic out. Having said that, I've actually got the mic dialed back on this one. So maybe on this one, I wouldn't do that. Interesting stuff. All guitars are very different. Hi Music, Cinema, amazing guitar. How much is it? Everyone's asking how much it is. So the I don't always answer those questions because prices change, but this is limited to 200 pieces. And the retail in USA is $4,200 or $4,400. Maybe plus tax depending on where you live. UK and the rest of the world, I don't know. Lots of people are saying it's too expensive. People always say that about gear when it's released. I think it's a good price. I think all guitars right now by the major brands are getting very expensive because of the pandemic and also lack of supply and also just inflation. But don't forget, this comes with some things in the case and the Anthem installed. And a J-150 on reverb right now, used, is from way back when, is $3,500. So the very fact you get the pickup in here and it's brand new, I think, I'm not going to say it's a good deal. I don't want to, because then someone's going to laugh at me, but it's not horrible. Okay, it sounds like a lot of money, but remember, this is a USA-made Gibson with a pickup. And I gotta say, the presentation out of the box was fantastic. Gibson are really up their game. I'm really impressed. Well pronounced. What, Cologne or Adidas? I had to Google it because I didn't want to say it wrong in my unboxing video, which I'll upload later. Guitar is hotter than my spicy butter chicken. Don't put spicy butter chicken on my guitar. Doesn't look small on me. Exactly, that's the thing with me. I'm so tall. It works well. J200 is the king of the flat tops. I don't know, but I have to try one now, and the J45 as well. The sticker's kind of funny, but stickers on guitars are kind of tacky. I don't really like the things Chris Martin from Coldplay does. Well, it's up to you, isn't it? I think Noel did that back in the day, in the 90s. That was kind of a cool thing back then. I haven't played this lately. Free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. I'm free to be whatever I like. If it's wrong or right, it's alright. It always seems to me you only see what people want you to see. How long's it gonna be before we get on the bus and cause no fuss? Get a grip on yourself, it don't cost much. Free to be whatever you say. If it comes the way, it's alright. I'm free to be whatever I like. If it's wrong or right, it's alright. Here in my mind, you know you might find something that you thought you once knew, but now it's all gone, and you know it's all gone. Oh no, it's all gone. Oh no, it's all gone. Free to be whatever I like. If it's wrong or right, it's all right. I'm free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. Whatever you do, whatever you say, you know it's alright. Whatever you do, whatever you say, yeah, you know it's alright. Whatever you do, whatever you say, you know it's alright. Lee says it's the guitar for me. I can just tell by the smile as you play it. Well, there's a bigger story to this. You know, I've been saying lately I've been really enjoying just playing again and getting away from all the gear. Careful to say that, because I'm not changing my channel. I'm still going to be covering gear and this stuff, but I'm making less emphasis on it, more emphasis on the music. And because of this guitar, I've been listening to Oasis, and it took me right back. I sound old now. But it took me right back to when I got into music, and I remembered why I got into music, for these great songs. I mean, look at Noel Gallagher. You know, a lot of these songs are kind of similar, right? And he doesn't do fingerstyle and looping and all this beatboxing. He just plays, he has his sound, he has his thing, and he just has great songs. And it shows you if you can make some great art from this. You know, he's had this career, his whole life, made all these great songs. It's all about the melody and the words and the songwriting. And that, when I hear that early Oasis, I mean, I like his stuff now. That his recent single is great, but that early Oasis just had it just had that thing that for me is what music is all about. Love it. So that's what it's brought me back to that place, and I love it. Aside from that, though, it's a great guitar, and this plugged-in sound is fantastic, isn't it? What a great sound plugged in. It sounds very much like the guitar, but also it's just powerful and warm and round. And this is just a great all-round guitar. I was playing it today in my living room, and just a great sound. And I plugged in. I was kind of worried, like, oh, what will happen when I plug it in? This sounds great plugged in too. I'm just absolutely So impressed with the whole experience. I didn't do a live unboxing because I was scared that, when you do a live unboxing, there's a lot of pressure and it puts a lot of pressure on the experience. So I did film it, but I did it in the other room and everything just went great. And I just loved everything about the guitar. And I texted my friends and said, this is a great guitar. Not every guitar you open gives you that kind of experience, And now plugging it in and playing it now, it just sounds fantastic. Like for a singer-songwriter, solo singer, it's just great. Tell me your serial number. Yeah. 21441-027. What's yours? We'll compare serial numbers. All right, but I won't tell you my address. So I'm not sure what else to say. I'll be posting a I'm going to be on longer. I'll play some more songs, but I will post the unboxing. I will post a full review. I'm sure people are looking for it. But yeah, it's just a great guitar. And if you get one, because I was worried. I was like, well, no one really knows much about it. No one's really posted many videos. I saw a review video where they played some songs. I thought it sounded really good and like Noel's guitar. And it was funny because Noel played on TV this week promoting his greatest hits album, and he didn't play this guitar, which I thought was typical Noel Gallagher. Hi, Ian. How you doing? Good to see you. If you're new here, please subscribe and ring the bell. Like I said, I'll post that unboxing video. I'll post a full review, and I might post some Oasis tutorials and covers the next few weeks as well. What a great way to get back into recording and writing again, to do some Oasis covers, right? I need to be myself. I can't be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? You make me laugh. Give me your autograph. Can I ride with you in your BMW? You can sail with me in my yellow submarine. You need to find out. No one's gonna tell you what I'm on about. You need to find a way for what you want to say. But before tomorrow, 'cause my friend said he'd take you home. He sits in the corner all alone. He lives under a waterfall. Nobody can see him. Nobody can ever hear him call. Nobody can ever hear him call. You need to be yourself. You can't be no one else. I know a girl called Elsa. She's into Alka-Seltzer. She sniffs it through a cane on a supersonic train, and she makes me laugh. I got her autograph. She done it with a doctor on a helicopter. She sniffs it through a tissue, sailing the big issue. When you find out, no one's gonna tell you what I'm on about. You need to find a way for what you want to say. But before tomorrow, my friend said he'd take you home. He sits in a corner all alone. He lives under a waterfall. Nobody can see him. Nobody can ever hear him call. Nobody can ever hear him call. to be yourself. You can be no one else. I'm feeling supersonic. Give me gin and tonic. You can have it all, but how much do you want it? You make me laugh. Give me your autograph. Can I ride with you in your BMW? You can sail with me in my yellow submarine. You need to find out. No one's gonna tell you what I'm all about. You need to find a way for what you want to say. But before tomorrow, 'cause my friend said he'd take you home. He sits in the corner all alone. He lives under a waterfall. Nobody can see him. Nobody can ever hear him call. Nobody can ever hear him call. Nobody can ever hear him call. Really, really cool stuff. All right. What I like about Noel Gallagher and Oasis music is that it's mostly written on acoustics. Yeah, they work great on acoustic, don't they? And in the band. I've got to say, like Supersonic in the band for me just. Do I want to say it's better? That's what I would choose to listen to. But when Noel does it acoustic, it's just great as well and very different, isn't it? But I just love that early Oasis when the band came out and just kicked off, and then in the middle he would play his acoustic set. Love all that stuff. Wow, so cool. Capo 3 Champagne Supernova. We haven't even done that yet. Look. I was looking up to see what capo and pick Noel used on Wonderwall. I think he played this guitar on Wonderwall, right? On the recording? That is a great recorded guitar sound. Just that kind of light acoustic tone. With the microphone and everything. Here we go. Ready? Ready? I love it because I do that in a bar. I say, what song is this? And straight away they know. Now, you couldn't do that with many songs, could you? I mean, I guess you could do it with this. It's supposed to be Hard Day's Night, but. So I guess you can. It always impresses me that it's just a, because at the end of the day, it's a E minor 7 with a capo, but it just has that. My God, that sounds great. Doesn't that sound great? Are you listening with headphones right now in 4K? I'm streaming in 4K. Doesn't that sound incredible? I haven't tried any fingerstyle yet, but the strumming on this guitar is just incredible. Like that, just, I didn't think it would sound this good. I'm not saying that. I'm just trying to be honest. It just sounds incredible. And yeah, someone just said, hi, Ricardo, are you a maple convert now? Well, there's something about the construction and the woods of this guitar that I really like. It doesn't have any of those, because a few months ago, I was trying to figure out why some guitars have this kind of harsh frequency on the D string. I think it's like a rosewood Sitka combination thing, mid-range. I'm not sure. Maybe you know what I'm speaking about. Maybe you don't. This guitar does not have it. This guitar is very, very even. Sounds great. And what's really impressing me tonight is the pickup. The pickup is really reflecting the sound of the guitar very well. Okay, it doesn't sound like a mic on the guitar. That will sound even better. But the actual sound of this pickup, the anthem with this guitar, is just really, I'm worried about this decal on here. I guess eventually I'll wear through it, right? But this pickup and this wood combination. Yeah, Marco, he uses his Martin a lot. He switches them up. But first of all, I got to find out if that's a D28 or an HD28. And second of all, he's still using this pickup, so it sounds kind of similar. And thirdly, I think the recording was made on this guitar, wasn't it? The J-150? That's why it has that sound. Today is gonna be, but of course now he's doing it more like. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. He's doing that Ryan Adams version. Marco is a Noel expert over there. Thank you, Marco. Done About Anger is now Capo 4 on the J-150. Today is gonna be the day that they're gonna throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. Backbeat, the word is on the street that the fire in your heart is out. I'm sure you've heard it all before, but you never really had a doubt. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. 'Cause all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead you there are blinding. There are many things that I like to say to you, but I don't know how. So maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Today is gonna be the day, but they'll never throw it back to you. By now you should have somehow realized what you gotta do. I don't believe anybody feels the way I do about you now. 'Cause all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are blinding. There are many things that I like to say to you, but I don't know how. I said maybe you're gonna be the one that saves me. And after all, you're my wonderwall. Check this out. So, are you sure? I thought on the video to Wonderwall, the black and white video, he's playing this guitar. No? Of course, you're right. That doesn't mean he recorded it on that guitar. There's a lot of mysteries around Oasis that we don't know, aren't there? I actually emailed his management company, Ignition, and said, would he come on and do a live stream with me so I could ask him about gear? Now, I feel like Noel doesn't really care about gear that much. And I feel like he would say to me, you know, Aaron, I'm about the music. The gear is just a tool. And the problem is I'm a gear channel as well. But he must like gear to a certain extent to have owned a lot of this gear over the years and used it to be creative and also to make this signature guitar. He must have an interest in gear a little bit, maybe not as much as we do or I do, but he must have a bit of an interest. So it would be great to know like what guitar was recorded with Wonderwall, and did he give it away? Because I was watching interviews last night and he said he doesn't give stuff away. So did he give it to someone? You know, have you looked on Reverb? They have the Fender Twin that John Squire used to record the Stone Roses' first album. And he also used it at Nebworth with Oasis. The Fender Twin. Think about that. And it's not just a Fender Twin that was used, can you believe this, on the Stone Roses' first album and Oasis at Nebworth. It's a modified Fender Twin that his father modified. It's listed by a shop in the UK with a letter of authenticity. I think it's around $15,000. But what a piece of history. Have you seen that on Reverb? Shall we all put $1,000 in here? We've got 20 people here. Should we put $1,000 each in and buy that amplifier? Noel only cares about pentatonic scales. Hey, like I was saying earlier, if you can make a whole catalog of art and a whole life's career around strumming those chords and those scales, amazing. It just goes to show, you know, you can start writing songs right now. You haven't got to wait until you learn all the modes. You haven't got to wait until you can play fingerstyle like Tommy Emmanuel. I'm a big fan of his too. But you can just start right now. You can just play. You can just do this. And you can make a song, which, you know, again, that's not to belittle his talent. It's just that I'm just making a point. And yeah, I just listened to his new single today, and there's some great little melody lines in that. So look at the video, Return to Rockfield. You can actually see the very guitar he recorded. Okay, that's cool. I'll check that out. I'll do that later on tonight. I can't wait for the Nebworth documentary coming out in October. I was at that concert, and they were about that big. I was so far back at that show, they were this big. I could barely see them. That was a great show. He's playing one like this in Little by Little. Okay. I know, I think this sounds like the Wonderwall guitar. What guitar is that then? Can someone look it up for me? This sounds like the Wonderwall guitar to me, or is it just in my head? Gustav, I'm in. Where do I send the money? I'd love to do that. Can you imagine? That would be a video, wouldn't it? This is the Fender Twin that was used on the first Stone Roses album and was used at Nebworth with John Squire with Oasis. Can you imagine? Like I just played Wonderwall on this, and it turns out it might not even be the guitar. I just feel this kind of vibe from it because it's the whole Noel Gallagher thing. But can you imagine if you had that amplifier and you went like this? Or that would be so cool. chimes sing Sunday morn. The day she swore to steal what she never could own and race through this hole she calls home. I feel like I changed the setting down there. Hopefully not. But yeah, that would be amazing. If you search for what guitar is used on Wonderwall, it says Les Paul Standard. They did an electric version a few times. I saw that live. The answer, okay, here's some questions for you. Is Noel Gallagher's Martin a D28 or an HD28? Because I can't tell from looking at it because they've changed the design of that guitar over the years. He did list one on Reverb that was a vintage Martin, but the one he's been playing a lot the last 10 years that he bought from a store, is that a D28 or an HD28? And then the next question is, what guitar was used to record Wonderwall? What was the actual guitar that they used? That doesn't make sense, though. Why would he have an EJ200 and then buy the 150? What is the actual story of this 150? When did he buy the 150 from the store? I thought he bought that in the beginning and then bought like a 200 later on as a backup or something. I wish he would come on and do a live stream. Noel, if you're watching this video, if you want to check out what your guitar sounds like, if you happen to, or if a friend of yours is watching this, please ask Noel to come on and answer these questions. We'd really appreciate it. The Guitar Gear fans would really love to know the answers, the actual answers to these questions, and not just Google them. And Wonderwall was recorded on a Gibson Les Paul. Yeah, right. Okay. A mate of mine actually had his Les Paul from the Live Forever video in his hands and played it. That very guitar that was given to Noel Gallagher by Johnny Marr. Wow. It used to be one of Pete Townshend's. Wow. Pete Townsend, Johnny Marr, and then Noel Gallagher. Acoustasonic. Yeah, right. Although maybe he should play that. He should play Supersonic on the Acoustasonic. That would be cool. When we get rich. No. No what? What? No Acoustasonic? I'm going to play another song. See if you can find some answers for me. I'm going to have to do Half the World Away. Well, okay, can you find out which Oasis songs were recorded with the J-150? How about that? All these songs I'm playing are acoustic, right? Half the World Away, Talk Tonight. Can you find out what guitars were used on those acoustic songs? I think I changed the preset. There we go. Much better. I would like to leave this city, this old town that smells too pretty. I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And when I leave this island, I'll book myself into a soul asylum. I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. What do you say? You can't give me the dreams of mine anyway. You're half the world away, half the world away, half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. And when I leave this planet, you know I'd stay, but I just can't stand it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. And if I could leave this spirit, I'd find me a hole and I'd live in it. And I can feel the warning signs running around my mind. So here I go, I'm still scratching around in the same old hole. My body feels young, but my mind is very old. What do you say? You can't give me the dreams of the mind anyway. Half the world away, half the world away, half the world away. I've been lost, I've been found, but I don't feel down. Don't feel down. Don't feel down. You are not punching the guitar. What does he do there? I wanted to go. Don't feel down. What does he do? Does he punch it? I'm being a little more careful than usual, but not too much because it's like I said, it's got that vintage finish. But yeah, I guess it is still in my mind. It's still a new guitar. Right, pretty sure it's a Takamine. Really? In Wonderwall? Like he used on the MTV Unplugged. Okay. I have no idea. So they've released this artist model that he says he wrote all his hit songs on. We don't really know what songs he wrote on it, what songs he didn't. I'm just trying to think if I missed any Noel Gallagher songs I wanted to play tonight. I did so many, didn't I? Whatever, Talk Tonight. Do you want to be a spaceman? Wonderwall. Half the world away. Supersonic. My goodness. Did I miss anything? What did I miss? And I still don't know what songs he wrote on the guitar. I will say this though, this guitar for me, I'm not just saying it, it screams Oasis. Like all these songs on this guitar, even through the pickup, just sounds exactly like what I think of when I think of his guitar tone. How many special people changed? How many lives living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova. Champagne supernova in the sky. Gustav made a good point. Maybe he wrote a lot of these songs on this guitar, but then recorded with some other guitars. It's a good point. Like I said, this just sounds so much like the recorded tone to me. I'm surprised, actually. How many special people change? How many lives are living strange? Where were you while we were getting high? Slowly walking down the hall, faster than a cannonball. Where were you while we were getting high? Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova in the sky. Someday you will find me caught beneath the landslide, in a champagne supernova, a champagne supernova. 'Cause people believe that they're gonna get away for the summer. You and I on every day, the world's still spinning around. You don't know why, Oh, I just thought of something. Didn't he play the guitar with the Adidas sticker, right? Didn't he play that on MTV? MTV, they did a show, a TV show where Bonehead played on the piano, the keyboard, and they just had guitar and voice, and it had the sticker on there. So when he played Whatever. I don't know. You know what? This is why I emailed Noel Gallagher and said, would you please come on for a live stream to talk about this guitar? I want to know exactly what songs were written and recorded on this guitar. I want more information. I know he owned one. I know he's owned a lot of Gibsons. I've always seen that guitar with the sticker on it, so that is that guitar. But I want more information. Because it's not like he just played this guitar his whole career. Like you're saying in the chat, he plays a Martin D28. He's played several Gibsons. He's played a Takamine. He's played 12 strings. He's actually had a lot of gear, a lot of guitars. Yeah, he's been playing the D28 for a long time, but he does use the Anthem now. When he did use this back in the day, he wasn't using the Anthem. That's probably why he played the Takamine, because the Takaminis have a very good pickup system. So in 1996, he was probably playing the Takamine for that pickup. The Anthem wasn't actually released until 2010 kind of time. So he's only been using the Anthem in the last kind of 10 years. Yep. The David Gilmour D35. No, I didn't order one of those. I'm not a big enough fan of David Gilmour to get the David Gilmour D35. I'm not a big enough fan of David Gilmour or the D35 to get that guitar, but I'd like to play it. So it's a J200 on whatever video. So is the J200, does that have the sticker on it? Or is that sticker only on the J150? I need to know these questions. I might email Gibson tonight and send him a link to this stream and say, can someone come on the stream from Gibson and explain the history in more detail? But I've got a feeling that no one knows apart from Noel, and I bet even Noel doesn't remember everything. But he must remember what songs were written and recorded on this. It'd be great to know some more info. All right. Oh, and today I was watching a video on what's that chord in Don't Look Back in Anger. Because, again, on the video, it always looked like this. Which sounds horrible. It's actually this. You know that? I didn't know that until tonight from watching other videos. Really cool. Okay, the sticker is only on the J150. So when he played on MTV and did whatever Unplugged, that's a classic video. That was this guitar. But he wasn't using the pickup there. He was using a microphone. Okay. But I am a bit disappointed that this isn't the guitar from Wonderwall, because I was so excited to slap the capo on there and play that chord. I mean, I'm sure he has played Wonderwall on this guitar. I was so tempted to like look up what pick and capo he used on the guitar to fully recreate that Wonderwall chord, that intro. Ding! I was going to make a video about that, but now it turns out he didn't play this guitar at all. Oh, you saw that video as well? Yeah. Is that right, though? Because then I watched Rick Beardo. He said it was something else. That's another thing. See, I would have 10 questions for Noel Gallagher. What songs were written on the J150? What songs were recorded on the J150? What are you playing in Don't Look Back in Anger? What is that chord? What's the finger position? There's 3. And then between us, we'd have another 7. And we'd have 10 questions for Noel Gallagher with Aaron Short. And that would be the video. Yeah, I'm sure just from going back through this chat alone, I can get 10 questions. But those 3 are top of my list. Epiphone EJ200 on the... Okay, so yeah, so what's the story Morning Glory with the EJ200? Which one was your favorite? All these questions are not answered, and I need to know. Yes. All right, I think I'll do one more song. If you're new here, please subscribe, ring the bell. Like I said, I will be posting more videos with the guitar. I'll be using the guitar for my live streams because it sounds great plugged in. I'll definitely do a full review of it, and I'll definitely talk about it some more. I might go live and do some more Oasis sets again. Might do some Oasis lessons and things like that. I don't know. I want to spend some time back in the old 90s, definitely. So, and what about the master plan? What guitar is that? So many questions. G sharp augmented. Well, if you do this, That's just E with an F sharp in the bass. I would have done this. He does this. E7, that's E7 with a G sharp. Very similar to this way. I have to listen to it slowed down, but I think Rick Bialo said this is a G sharp augmented, which it would make sense. That's not that. Again, the question I could ask him if he was here. Oh, one more thing I wanted to ask. Richard Ashcroft, he plays a Gibson. What does he play? Yeah. All right. I'm gonna do one more Oasis song. There was a song I really wanted to do, and I can't remember which one it was now. There's so many of those old B-sides that I just love. Like Rocking Chair. What was that recorded and written on? I want to know. The problem is now if you made an album like that, there'd be videos all over YouTube about the filming and everything, the recording and everything. But now, like in the 90s, we didn't have cell phone video and stuff like that. There's actually a lot of footage of Oasis from the 90s. Lots of documentaries and videos knocking around, but it's actually quite impressive. I guess they were such a big band, they had a lot of cameras around, but not like now. Now you'd have a live stream from the studio and you'd see them playing the song on that guitar. Do you remember his red Takamine? That was a cool guitar. I always liked, yeah, that's what he used to play Wonderwall on live a lot on TV. The red Takamine. Master. Now Gustav is just playing with me, a Schecter 7-string. You wish. J200? SJ200. I don't know. Let me play. Oh, I know. I mean, how about songs like this? See, this would have been too early. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I don't care no more, so don't you worry. Goodbye, I'm going home. I hate the books you read and all your friends. You say you're right, or no. I hate the books you read and all your friends. Your music keeps me up all night, up all night. There's no need for you to say you're sorry. Goodbye, I'm going home. That's really early Oasis. Richard Ashcroft, a J-180 is what I found, or a Hummingbird. See, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, yeah. Back then, I didn't really care about what gear they were using. Now I'm just curious, but it seems to me that a lot of the singer-songwriters do play the Gibsons. Of course. My head is so firmly in the Martin world and other brands, but the Gibson, yeah. I'm going to go back later and watch the Verve and those early Oasis. I'm going to try and figure it out. But it'd be great if Noel Gallagher or someone from Gibson would come on here with more information. But anyway, aside from all that, this is a great guitar. I love the guitar. I love the look of it. I love the sound of it unplugged. I love the pickup. Of course, it's the Anthem. LR Baggs makes a great pickup there. One of my favorites, the Baggs Anthem. Really, really cool. That was recorded in Owen Morris's bedroom on the guitar by John Squire. What? John Squire played the guitar on that? See, I got a lot of research to do. I got a lot of research to do, a lot of things to remember. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. The pickup is so good because I just feel like I'm not plugged in when I'm sitting here. I feel like it's a microphone almost. Really very impressive. Slip inside the eye of your mind. Don't you know you might find a better place to play? You said that you've never been, and all the things that you've seen slowly fade away. So start a revolution from my bed. Set the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. It's too late, but she's walking on by. My soul slides away. Don't look back in anger, I heard you say. Take me to the place where you go, where nobody knows if it's night or day. Please don't put the life in the hands of a rock and roll band. Throw it all away. Gonna start a revolution from my bed. Can't do the original, Gustav. Set the brains I had went to my head. Step outside, summertime's in bloom. Stand up beside the fireplace. Take that look from off your face. You ain't ever gonna burn my heart out. Walking on by. My soul slides away, but don't look back in anger. girl. I heard you say it's not today. Ashbell's Cannon. That's like what most of his songs are based on, isn't it? Free to be whatever I choose, and I'll sing the blues if I want. I'm free to be whatever I like. If it's wrong or right, it's alright. And there you go. Noel Gallagher was influenced highly by Pashbel. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Great guitar. If you ordered one, you can be happy to know it's a great instrument. And like I said, they presented it so well. I'll try to post my unboxing later on tonight or tomorrow. Check that out. It's a fun video. I didn't unbox everything in there because I didn't want to open all the things up, but there's still a cool unboxing. And I will do a full review in the next few weeks, and I'll do some covers of Oasis songs as well. Great guitar. Go listen to Oasis tonight. Go listen to some real songwriting again, some real music. Go listen to some real music. All right, I shall go now. Thanks for hanging out with me this evening. Subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't to be notified when I post a video or go live. I'm live every Monday, Thursday, and Sunday. Most of the time, I'll be away for 2 weeks soon for Summer NAMM. And while I'm at Summer NAMM, I intend to go to the Gibson showroom as well. Hopefully I can make a video there. And maybe I can get some answers to those questions while I'm there too. All right, take care. Be well. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye. At midnight, wear your high heels, your red dress, and your smile. You look just like this other girl I knew. She was beautiful, and if have never been broken, never been broken. So raise your glass to the lost and